So in the end, it finishes Everton 2, Tottenham 2. Let's welcome, shall we? Frank Leboeuf is back with us. Don Hutchison as well, seeing his former team tied 2-2 against Spurs. What did you make of that game, Don?
Well, good game, but I'm stunned at Shaka saying the foul on Vicario. I mean, does he want to foul for the second goal as well? I mean, come on, Shaka. I know it's a goalkeeping union. Dear me, that's a weakness now for Tottenham with Vicario. Coming for crosses, he's not getting there. Not strong enough, Shaq.
What has the first goal got to do with the second goal? I don't understand.
I'm just making a joke that you healed your first ball.
That was a good one. Listen, I'm trying to remember who the player was on Vicario, but Harrison, he's not playing the ball at all.
He's leaning on him.
He's playing the man. But he's playing the man. He's playing the man.
So the goalkeeper's
stepping off. So the Vicario's standing in the 6-yard box. He is nowhere near the ball. He's just allowed to run and move Vicario where he wants. Is allowed now?
Yeah, I told you, you've got attackers and defenders all doing the same thing.
I'm asking you, can a player without playing the ball
lean on him?
Play the man? So that's fine. That's okay.
You lean on him, yes.
That's okay to play the man.
People do it every day of the week.
Well, if that's the case,
No.
Exactly.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't understand
how
how you nowhere near the ball, not playing the ball, only playing the man, and that's fine.
I'll tell you what, with your logic, right? With that logic, there's going to be every time there's a corner, there's going to be a penalty or a free kick.
The next time a cross comes over into the box,
a penalty box full of people doing
the next
exactly
time a corner comes across into the box and the defender just manhandles a striker, as we've seen and we've seen called. Don't tell me that's a penalty. Don't. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the two defenders, but I will have to go with the mayor of Newcastle and the president of the Goalkeepers Union. I really think that Harrison doesn't play the ball. He only try to put Vicario out, and it's a foul. You cannot do that. It's against the rules, and I don't go with the logic of Stevie. Yes, you should be punished if you make stuff like that on a corner kick, because that's not how you have to defend. The rules are saying that you cannot block somebody, you cannot obstruct anybody, and otherwise it's a foul. That's the rule. It's been allowed, but it's like frowned upon, I would say, but it's forbidden. The rules should be more severe, even if it's Premier League, even if it's English football. I'm sorry, Vicario has to be stronger. We talked about that last time. Maybe he needs the help of a defender to come in between him and Harrison for that example, but otherwise he should push. I want to ask Shaka, what a goalkeeper is allowed to do in order to push the guy who comes to him. If he pushes Harrison, is it a penalty?
Well,
or is it allowed to clear the space?
But since you're asking me, yeah,
if we go by the rules.
Hold on. If the ball's coming over and Harrison is in Vicario's way and he just takes two hands and pushes him all the way, then yes, it's a penalty. But now all of a sudden, Harrison's allowed to obstruct. That's the absolute right word that Frank uses, and that's fine. I don't get it. I don't.
So hold on. There's 4 people here, right, that actually played at the highest level of professional football.
That's a nice
and
thing.
we all know. I said 4. I wasn't including We all know that if the referees were to referee the game by the letter of the law and going by the rules, the game wouldn't have no flow to it. But we all know that there are certain rules and certain things that are accepted. And you can argue till you're blue in the face whether somebody pushes you or somebody doesn't push you. But there is a level of where things like that are allowed.
Okay,
and he didn't step over that mark.
All right. Shaq, it was interesting because I think after the Manchester City goal, where you could question Vicario again, that you said he needs some help. He needs a defender on his left to kind of defend him.
Yeah.
Why hasn't Postecoglou addressed that?
I don't know.
And that's something that he needs.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that. Because again, you see it, and had a defender been there, maybe we're having a very different discussion. This scenario is different from the City goal. I think was it Diaz who was just standing in front of Vicario, which is fine. She's trying to come over the top of Diaz. God forbid he pushes him, but let's not go down that alley again. But to your question, I don't understand that. And even if it is for those two players for them to be jostling for position, and then the goalkeeper can take a position around that or his movement around that, it frees up Vicario to do a lot more in terms of his own movement. So for me, that is one. I'm not sure. Well, going to have to. Postecoglou is going to have to take the blame for that. You don't know if it's Vicario who just doesn't want anybody, the goalkeeper coach who sees it differently. But right now, that responsibility falls in manager.
Frank, overall concern at all for Spurs going forward, considering it's another late goal they concede?
It's always concern, when you have the possibility of get the 3 points and just get one and a draw. But I would say that I didn't see. I was pretty amazed by Everton and the way they were playing, especially the first half. I think Spurs more reacted than they acted, and the Toffees made the job. And I think Richarlison was on fire today, and the 2 goals that he scored were absolutely amazing. But otherwise, I was more concerned about the way the Spurs all defended. We know that they have the strengths when they attack with Maddison, with Richarlison, and some others. But I was questioning the way they were thinking defensively. And again, we go back to the corner kicks. Every time they had a corner kick against them or free kicks on the side, they were in danger. And Postecoglou has to sort those problems out because these set pieces are so important nowadays, or it always been, but even more now. But I think it's going to be hard for them to be champion, that we all know, but also to keep on thinking of the Champions League if they carry on losing points at the end of every games.